some reason catch up. I will say that.
Maybe it's something to do with a combination of maybe damage output, the fact that Cetrion has got that 950. Kotal, I mean, like, when I see... Yeah, that's it.
And health.
Damage, health, when you look at this kind of character.
Size,
hit with an air to wear. The size of the jump-in buttons, mate. I mean, you know all about this.
Look at the size of his sword. If you saw a man wielding that sword across from the battlefield, you would turn away, you would turn around and walk away.
His sword, look at the size of his hands, Aquaman. He's just a big guy.
He just delivered a pizza from across the battlefield.
Yeah, but you start off with that KB, right? You've now taken away almost 30%, and you're off to a good start. You can be the one that can be a little bit more patient. Oh, that, I think, was just an input being crossed up, but it worked out. Happy little accident.
Incredible. And the only character in MK11 that can stop disc pressure is Cetrion with that down 4. We're seeing some huge stuff here early on.
Give me MK9 millioners down 4 versus that, mate. We'll be, we're in there. We're in there. Oh, give me that. Give me the cat. We'll feast. We'll feast.
Went right for the throw. Looking like a scene out of Apocalypto.
That's such a good movie.
Oh, no interruption there. Beautiful time to reversal wall. There's not much Kotal Khan can do about that other than maybe a flawless block.
The Fatal Blow's ready. There's that eternal comeback factor, but I kind of like that from Katana Khan. You know, Keek's going to try and push forward, advancing buttons. Yeah, they've got good range, but they don't have the speed. So if we challenge it with a fast-standing one or something, we'll chew up those minus frames pretty happily. Almost. That could have been a whip punish. Again.
I'm shocked that didn't combo on hit, but it hit from so far away on the second hit of Kotal's string right there. And I've been impressed so far of the execution of Katana to, you know, shut down tech-wise some of the pressure of Kotal and not be afraid to challenge. A lot of people are susceptible to just letting Kotal Khan press those big buttons.
You see the matchup knowledge a lot at this level, Aquaman. I think the reason for it is that you're looking at two extremely popular characters. Kotal Khan may not have been very popular back in the day, but Final Patch Kotal is a very different story.
Most certainly just got scarier and scarier over time.
No!
Oh, thought that it wasn't going to work. He was pre-committed to a down 3 mix-up.
Did not believe in Aquaman. We've all been there, and that's plus frames. I think he's going for, the big reward at the end. You know, you can get hit by the amplified tornado. It's going to be way more plus than regular. Is there going to be a throw? I'm going to just assume maybe there is, and this time I'm going to neutral jump and just hope that I can get something big. Katana Khan doing the safe thing, sticking out that button afterwards and challenging it. Clean first match here, Aquaman.
And it goes back to what you were talking about, the matchup itself, where in that situation, Kotal Khan doesn't lose that matchup until he has like probably an 80% health deficit. If he has anything less than that, he can still win. If he has 1% HP and she has 60% right there, that's a down 2 KB fatal blow away from, all right, next round, nothing happened. That's what's crazy.
I think it's one of the elements that makes him so much fun to watch, but such a nightmare to fight against, I can imagine.
And that's why in that situation, I'd feel pretty comfortable being ballsy in the hit advantage to try to go for a nice little quick turnaround like that. Because he is one of the few characters with a fatal blow where even if it doesn't kill, you put Cetrion in the corner right there. Because it side switches. One of the few that will.
We're going straight back into the same matchup. Doesn't look like we have anything different. An opportunity. Whoa! Okay, we are just flinging it.
What an adjustment. Decided to toss his quickest button right there. Catch up said, eat these 9 frames real quick.
However, unfortunately, being a little bit too greedy with the distance, that kind of max range of the forward 2 of Kotal can be a blessing and a curse, right? It goes really far, but it's so easy to whiff if you're wrong by just a bit. Oh, God, again.
Pizza time here early on once more. Gonna get really no health back here, as I don't like this kind of play style unless you've got a big health lead, but yeah, look at all the health he's lost trying to put up a more defensive stance. There's the matchup knowledge. Get that kitty out of here, man.
That's the best kind of matchup knowledge that looks unbelievably sick if you've never seen it before. But at high level, that's oh yeah, you would punish that. That's just what you do. What do you mean? You're telling me you don't do that, mate? Maybe I'm just built different. Now, Katana Khan, speaking of which, 1 round away from taking this next set of the day with a 2-0. Mkeyk really needs to pull something out here because, that's not what I was talking about, but at least it wasn't being punished.
Risked it for the biscuit, but the jump one didn't have hit advantage. And I wonder if those forward 1 cuts are just proximity tosses that he's throwing out there. Just in case they don't work out, you only get a forward 1-2, which is really safe on block. He's got a good position right now, but needs to be a little more respectful of the hit advantage. Oh, I say that as he gets thrown it, and I'm so sorry. Oh no.
Are we saying that you would have got hit by that grab?
I would have been smoked right there. No.
That's it, 2 for 2. God. 2 for 2. You just full screen, you can't. You just can't throw that out there if it's not being done. Not on prediction anyway. Oh, there's going to be the barrier, and a 2-0 Katana Khan, making it look rather simple. And a matchup that you said earlier, you know, right before we started this, Cetrion players don't really seem to like fighting Kotal Khan very much, but I think there's an element of...
I'm going to speak on behalf of Kotals when I say I don't like fighting Cetrion either. This is a matchup where both people are unhappy.